Hi guys, my name is Jeremy Brewster and my topic is economic in the Treasure Valley. The bigger purpose at the end of my speech, I want the audience to understand that there always economic in the Treasure Valley and water that we need to grow food. That includes the water through the field to grow stuff in the valley. Need throughout the city without hunger. There won't be none economic in the valley. The introduction. There are many different economic problems in the Chance Valley, and that's why many farmers work so hard they can get more in the agriculture in the valley. Although the water flows throughout different valleys, many people die of thirst without food, water, and all I can say that we need to solve. I believe that there are many economic issue problems throughout Chance Valley to resolve soon in the valley so people can be happy what they have to survive in the world. Economic and Chancellor Valley can be hard challenge throughout the city that struggle in our life. I believe that God can solve economic problems throughout the valley. And each valley they need to grow food so we can eat. That includes animal, fruit, different type of food. We need to stay healthy. Although economic problem can be increased or decreased in our human life. That's why we need to help us understand how to fix the economic system. I thank God for providing food, water, shelter, animals that we have in this world to understand about economic crisis. Preview. Today I'm going to discuss the element of economic in the Central Valley and offer some hopeful suggestions to maximizing the effectiveness of your outline. I will begin and fuse other but economic into the Central Valley. There are at least nine essential elements of economic in the Central Valley. Economic in the Central Valley should include a specific purpose to help produce everything in our life. There are many animals that die with hunger. They stop producing food for them. According to economic in the Treasure Valley, many people need to survive with food and water. Most animals die of starvation in the valley. To understand how they survive with food in the valley, many economic problems, they need to understand how the valley need help in order to do their job right. I read my Bible in Psalm 63. You, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you, my whole being long for you in a dry and pasture land where there is no water. My specific purpose should be the audience respect and their behavior change. Economic in Transit Valley in this class. First, the creator of the world. God, He gave us the world to understand how He produced food and water, the different type of animal, trees, plants, and any living things. Although He create humans, then He create us in the land. God helped to fix this issue with economics in the Central Valley. God gave us the supplies that we need to stay healthy. I believe that God understands the value about economic in the Central Valley. Although God gave us all the tools for this economic crisis in this world. And God, He the one take control about these issues. Although God used His power to make this economic world better place in His hand. I believe that God understands how to use the research to give the people what they need this for this economic crisis. And God used people, God used the farm how to use tools to crop the soil. Although God gave us different fields, crops, and economic in the Transit Valley. And there are many ways that economic in the Transit Valley want to do so. people could understand how this economic crisis works in the world. I believe that God baked this land to understand about this work in his work in this world. Economic problems. Although people buy food to survive in this world and the community, people have different type of economic problems. That's why the community help to pay their bills. Although people want to understand they have a good life and there are many ways the church can help people to get their life straight. And people can survive with water, food in their life throughout the valley. People could buy food, water from a different store they need to go. Although the people can use food, water when they need it the most in their life. Although people can stay survive through the economic crisis for everything they need. I believe that people can find a better solution in their life to stay survive in the economic in the sense of valley by helping each other out through the hard time. Although people have a different understanding how to grow through the valley. Animals. The animals are around the world can't understand how to survive in the wilderness. Although people can go feed them or help the animal like food, water, so they won't be that much of hunger in their life. And there are so many kinds of animal you can see or pet them if they let you follow the rules in the state of California. Although they can enjoy how animals take care of during the hard time. I believe this why they need to be people willing to help in the economic in the Central Valley with animals they love. There there are many different type of animal you can look at the zoo, wilderness, farm, although the animals they have good behavior so the people could understand how this economic crisis work in the valley. And each animal have different type of food they can eat in the wilderness so they can survive. Although people can work throughout the economic in the Central Valley with the animals so the animal can be happy enjoying being with them. I believe there are many animals can be bringing such a joy to people's lives to understand the economic crisis are doing so the animal won't be alone during the rough time. That's why people need them to be happy with the animal they love. Field. The farmer he worked in the field to provide food to the animals. Although there are many ways the economic crisis helped with the farmer to grow in the field, and the farmer could grow different stuff in the valley to help people to survive with hunger. Although economic crisis, farmer he want to make sure everybody happy with food and water to survive in the valley. Problem with the farmer makes sure he does the right way to plant in the field. According to Peggy 2009, over the years in response to the to the sink groundwater level and dwelling rainfall amount, farming either switched to crops that generate higher revenue to pure water use or found crops land. There are many kinds of farmer in the valley around the world. Although the farmer knows how to guide where the crops grow in order to feed their animals, and the farmer does good in the valley to keep the field fresh. I know each farmer have economic problem. They can use different tools to put the water to the field to understand that each farmer needs water to grow in the field. Although there are many farmers that need help to get rest for each season in the valley. Water problem. I believe there are many type of water dam in this world, and water flows through the valley for everybody that need it the most. Although I know There many water problem issue going on the field for the valley. Water help plants and other produce to grow, and there always a good idea for the economic in the Chanson Valley. Find farmer their food in the valley for water problem won't happen again. I understand that the water problem help people with their job must be healthy in a valley, right? According to Peggy 2009, over the year in response to the seeing groundwater level dwelling rainfall amount, farming either switched to crops to generate higher revenue per water use or flow crops land. I understand that each farm has a different stuff so the worker knows what they need to do in the farm with this economic crisis. There needs to be a great plan to understand to proceed in the farm for the animals. Although the farmer knows how to give good plans so they could find a better supplies they need for this crisis. I understand that the economic in the China Valley knows how to give good rules, water supply for each farm in the world. I believe that farm is a great place to work for the farmer to take care of their animals, crops, fields, water, to get a better research from for the farm. According to PEGUXU, specifically the drought-related conservation practice program focused on improving irrigation system, ensured farmers are losing the least amount of water due to evaporation, precipitation, and rough runoff. Although there are a lot of farm people need to understand the farm have more stuff to do in order things to go the right way. And they won't get messed up in the farm crops field during the weather season. Although the economic in Chanton Valley could help the farmer have a better food crops water around the world with full of different produce in the farm and the farm need the help in the economic crisis in order to see how the farm doing through the season. I believe that the farm need more water so the field could work through the system and the valley could be happy of what the farm doing in their animal. According to Gable B. Sandring, crops such as almond, cotton, rice, and walnut were all estimated by the CDL to within 5% of the country crop report. Sun. The sun help with the light so they can help to build crops around the world. I understand the sun gave us the ability to help with the weather season. Although the sun provide warm air in the field to grow their plants, soil, many other things can help with the sun. Although the economic crisis have a great tool so people that work there could understand the field or the crops or the farm that need the sun. And there also people won't lose their food in the valley with their supplies. That people could be happy about their health, food, water for the sun they need. I believe the sun has good heat for the valley so the people could have a good time. Although they always a better route for economic crisis to solve about the sun can work through the valley and the field, crops, water, whatever the valley need so the people have a good day with their family. I understand economic can be bad with the weather for the sun can be unhealthy with the farmer because he or she could pass out in, in the farm unless they have water to drink. And also the sun can provide everything that goes through the farm how much they need. Farm. The farm they have different type of animals, water, food to keep them survive. Through the economic have ways for the farm they need to understand how to fix everything around the farm in the valley. And the farm need to understand how to pr- produce in the farm food, water that flows through the valley. I believe the farm where the worker understand how everything goes through each day in the weather season. Although the farmer make everything healthy in the valley, so the water does their job in the valley. According to Matthew 6, with compassionate crops classification data scale of the Central Valley, we investigate how different crops in the valley use like water and how crops water use change over time. I understand the farm needs to help through the Central Valley, and I believe there is a different type of solution to the economic crisis they need with the supply to work for the farm. Although God knows how He provides through the farm, and the farm has big work to do, there are many things you need to be done through the farm. I believe that the farm has the right tools they need to do the stuff in the field, animal, plants to have a nice beauty in the farm. According to Gavin Bean, the water used for each 8 fields is shown in the figure 7, all of which are designed as cotton field in 1999. Store. There are so many things for people so they can get food, water supply throughout the valley. Although the valley economic crisis, what they need to understand how the soil put new produce supplies they need so people can shop in the valley. I believe that the store can help throughout the valley so people can be happy, enjoy their visit. I understand that the store have everything they have for people during the economic crisis they needed for the most in their life. Or people can help other people in the community. And the store have great things they could buy so people will stay survive throughout the valley. I believe there are a lot of change going on in the community because there are a lot of hunger in people's lives. Although there are many ways economic crisis have for the store to get more food, water for people need it for their house throughout the valley world. And I know the store need more stuff for each people to grab things they need or their loved ones, family members, although it make a better place for people come together to help out during the economic crisis. And there is sometimes people can donate food for the hunger around the world that need it the most throughout the valley community. The community help people with their needs in the valley to provide in their life, and they have many different food banks in the valley for people to survive. I understand how God helped the people out in an economic crisis to keep them safe. Although there are a lot of people that need the food, water, supply to stay survive in the valley. Although the community have a different food bank throughout the world, and the community they have food to help people with the hunger they have for each other family. I understand that there are a lot of different community around the world. Although the community bring people to get the supplies they need, and the community help a lot of hungry people in the valley so people can enjoy the food they have in their lives. Social crisis. I understand the social crisis throughout the state, although there are a lot of crises going on of, of the economic crisis system. And this crisis has different problems throughout the valley. I know this is the issue can be fixed throughout the California state. I believe this is crisis can make a lot of change throughout the economic crisis. According to Thomas Proley, the solution to this calculation provide very new insight into these complex perceived of a change and continuously. Although I understand that with this economic crisis can change during the hard time, and this can make a difference around the world with this crisis. I believe it will change the state around with this crisis. Although many people would like a better life, I understand about the change it will affect our life throughout the valley. Education problem. Although there are a lot of issues going on with education with student network, and I understand that students need to educate their life for the future to be success in the journey. I believe anybody can get and educate so they can do something in their life with another student around the world. Although with this economic crisis could help other with supplies they for students they need, and there are many ways they can get a better research for help during the challenge they face every year. According to Brooke Inwood Duffy, the author described this power illustration as an expression of platform positivism with then teeth company issued rules, pronouncement, and punishment that purport to be in the best interest of their network of users. I believe this this network worked through the state in the valley, although it make a big change for a lot of students around the world to be happy with their education and their future can start anywhere they're at just to get the work done through the economic crisis. I understand that it challenges people's life when they get the life back together again. And all I want to see this world change is not to see no more crisis, poverty in this world so people can enjoy their life. You should find this tip to being extremely helpful in composing your presentation. And my conclusion is this. I want to say that it helped me to understand about the economic crisis in the Central Valley, although it led me to make a better change in my life. And all I want to see this world happiness to make better change in other people's life. I understand that people can buy food, water supplies they need to survive throughout the valley, and there many people suffer economic crisis in the world without food in the valley. But the good news is that economic crisis that impact in the Central Valley throughout the world with a better change in people's lives. Although we can't suffer no more, it's a blessing that people have food in the world, valley, city, field, so people can be happy for what they have needed in the valley. Um, all I gotta say, my topic, uh, is so true. What I say is true, and I understand about the economic issues going on around the world, and I believe with all of my heart that hope you guys joined this video. Uh, I like the nice feedback and hope you guys enjoy it and have a blessed day and well to me guys I love joining this topic about this and make me understand everything, okay, and I gotta say that it helped me a lot to get where with all this economic crisis going on, and I understand about this stuff, and you guys, hope you guys understand me, and hope you guys have a great weekend. You know, that's all I have to say.